For more, let's speak to our correspondent, Hervé Emerick. Hello to you, Hervé. Talk us through it. How did the court reach its ruling today?
Well, back in January, Julian Assange won the first case. He won the first battle. The second battle is clearly won by the U.S. Justice Department, is the fact that the judges of the Court of Appeal opened the way to extradition. Now it's up to the Home Secretary to also give a green light to that. But what happened is mostly that back in January, Judge Baraitser had said no to extradition because there was a risk of suicide. In October, during the hearings, the judges of the Court of Appeal heard from the Americans that this risk of suicide was not such a high risk, knowing that Julian Assange has 2 children and you may want to see them growing up, and that he will not be kept during his trial in the US in a high security prison or supermax, because these are some of the guarantees that the US gave in October during the hearing, and that changed things and are the basis of this new ruling by the Court of Appeal. The guarantees are, number one, that that Julian Assange would not be held in a supermax prison during his trial in the US, and that if he's found guilty, he could serve his time in prison in Australia, in his native country.
Yeah, and Hervé, this is obviously a major blow for Julian Assange, but he can appeal the ruling.
Yes, I mean, at this moment in time, no one expects that he will be on a flight to the US anytime soon. He will be kept in the high security prison of Belmarsh near London, where he's been held since 2019. And now, in terms of legal process, it's back to square one, back to the district court, where Judge Baraitser said no to his extradition in January. Now that court will hear all these guarantees and study all these guarantees that the US have given, and will, of course, the defense will examine one by one all these guarantees, which they call vague and basically too little and too late. So the judicial process will continue. You can expect that this will be appealed up all the way up to the Supreme Court, the highest court in this land. So this judicial process will last for some time to come.
All right. Thank you very much, Hervé Emerick, reporting.